when we got married, I went into the oil field. And I've always done mechanical jobs and things like that, but the thought for me was that I couldn't, eventually I would be older and physically having done what I've done, and I wouldn't always be able to do a physical job. So I needed to get some form of education to get a job that I could physically carry on to do. And a friend of mine attended here, ended up talking with me about it, and I was sold from there. So when I became laid off in the oil field one day, I thought, okay, this is it. This is my time.
I was a good student in high school, but I didn't want to go to college because to me it seemed too big. The idea of going to college was too much paperwork to get enrolled, too many hoops to jump through to get your financial aid lined out. I had no interest in going to school. And he decided to go to school and then talked me into coming with him while he took his placement exam.
I said, hey, why don't you go with me? So she got in the vehicle and came with me. Get here to take the test, and I said, well, why don't you just go take the test with me? She said, no, I'm not going to college. No, I'm not going to do that. Not in it for that. So, anyways, we ended up, I said, well, why don't you just sit out here anyway then, and I'll go take the test. You just play Facebook. Don't worry about it, you know. I knew that would trigger her competitive side.
So I took the exam just so I could prove that I could outscore him and just wipe the floor with him, and I did, sort of. And, sorry honey. And so I made an excellent score on my entrance exam. And with a little bit of studying, I was able to secure myself an academic merit scholarship, so my tuition was paid. But I still wasn't sold on coming to school. We came to a Warren Walton information session, and my name went in for a door prize, and I won a book scholarship for $100. And we went home, and he said, you know, you have tuition, you now have $100 towards your books. What's stopping you?